Hey guys, Wood here and welcome back to the channel. We're here on City Skylines and you're probably here because you're struggling with painting your districts and giving them their specializations. Well, hopefully in this video I'll better help you guys out. Now obviously once you've kind of decided on what sort of area you want to designate as your districts, obviously we can have commercial, residential or industrial. But in this video we're going to paint this little bit of land here as farming industry because we've got a nice little bit of fertile land here. So we want to maximise our profit, maximise the use of the land. So we're going to use it as farming industrial. So you're going to want to go to your district tab, click on paint district, and then you're going to want to select the size of the brush that you want. Obviously it's not too big of an area, so we're going to go with medium because medium's not too bad for still keeping it nice and neat. Just be a bit steady as well because sometimes the sensitivity can go a bit crazy and you end up going over the lines. If you're like me, you like to paint your districts nice and neat. So now we've created our district, we've painted the area. It gives it its name automatically, but we can change that in a moment. Now for example, if you had painted your district and you've extended this area and you're thinking, right, I want to cover that area in the same district. Well, you're not going to want to click on it and start painting it because it will create a second district. What you're going to want to do is hover over the original district that you want to extend, hold down the A button and start painting, and that will create an extended version of the district that you want to extend. Now if you want to delete the district or if you want to tidy up the edges, you're not going to need to go to the delete district tab. Just hold down the X button and reverse the painted area. Exactly the same as painting it, just deleting. So we deleted the additional district that we created. Like I said, if you want to extend it, you've got to highlight it, hold down the A and you can extend it. So now we've painted the area that we want, we're going to use the right bumper and we're going to come along to our specializations. Obviously we've got some different ones here. These are for tourism and things like that. These are for your industry. Now this one here, genetic industries, I would say is like a default one. It's just standard default, doesn't really do anything, doesn't add an icon, it just gives you standard industry buildings. Very noisy, very high in pollution. But as I said, this is fertile land, so we want to make the most of the farming. Once you've selected, you can see the icon goes blue. So once you've chose what you want, then what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to highlight the district that it is you want to give the specialization to. Press A, and as you can see it's worked because we got a little tractor icon. If we did the same with forestry, it would change to a tree. If you want to remove the specialization, then you're going to want to go over to the genetic, click it, and the icon will disappear altogether. That seems to be like the default industry. So we're going to put it on farming because we've got some fertile land, and then you're going to want to start zoning. I recommend painting the district and then giving it a specialization before you paint, because then the buildings will kind of spawn in the specialization that you've given it, and then obviously they'll start popping up into little farm buildings. An example over here, this is what farming industry looks like. Just creates loads of farmyards. Over here we've got a forestry industry, and it gives them all their own little models, their own little appearances, which I think is really, really nice. Last tip, we're going to want to change the name, so you're going to want to move the icon at the bottom to inspector mode. We're going to want to click it and we're going to want to press Y. So now we can inspect any of our districts. This is like the district inspector mode. So we're going to click on the district and we can give it its own policies, we can rename it, and these services, taxation, city planning, that will all be specifically for this district only. So like this one, I've given it its own bunch of policies, and again over here, and again over there in the industry. So there you go, guys. That's pretty simple once you know how to do it. I hope this video's helped you. If it has, thumbs up, comment, subscribe. I appreciate all of that sort of stuff. And until next time, take care of yourselves, and bye for now.